So how did a group paddle with the Carolina Canoe Club on a freezing cold Saturday on the North Fork of the Mayo turn out to be one of my most rewarding days on the water in recent months? Well, I don't want to give it away, but all it takes is one.
Just like I remember. Yes.
Oh, there it is.
There's no great way to do this.
Each year, the Carolina Canoe Club puts on the mighty Mayo River Trip. It's a food drive for local charities, as well as a small river cleanup at the takeout.
Yeah.
And we also run the North Fork of the Mayo from Moore's Mill Bridge to the Boiling Hole.
Can you fit this thing in your kayak?
Oh man. You know, I don't have a lot of room in this big boat. It's gonna throw off my balance. He said that's fine. It's not my balance.
I respect your skill level. I think you'll be fine out there.
I don't know, if I swim, it's your fault.
Well, if you swim, that's your dry clothes.
What you're aiming for? Mission accomplished. I got the dry bag now. He couldn't fit it in his boat. You ready, brother? Yep. Been too long?
Yeah.
Finally on the river together. And what do you want the YouTube world to know you as? Do you have a nickname?
No, just Connor.
Just Connor. All right, folks, here he is. Just Connor.
I met Connor back in the summer when he and his dad came to the roll sessions at Farrington Point. Connor and P5 made quick friends and spent all their time together out on the water. But more about him later.
What are you paddling today? The remix? You ready, man? You sure you don't want the camera?
I'm sure.
And so 31 paddlers and 30 boats gathered under the Moore's Mill Bridge to shove off on our adventure down the North Fork of the Mayo. There were a few regulars like Adam, Jerry, Mitch, and Donnie. But for the most part, a bunch of new friends and I would be sharing the river together for the first time. Almost as importantly, I was finally able to look down at this beautiful yellow kayak and not see a dingy, dirty boat. This is the first time out after shining it up, and man, doesn't it look good. And that's how our mighty Mayo River trip started. Super low water on the North Fork, and trying to find a way through the rocks without having to get out and walk.
Donnie Fleming in the creamsicle.
The creamsicle.
Woo! Have you named it yet?
No, it's gonna maybe today.
Maybe today.
He might have just done it for you.
Well, that's what Adam used to call it. Hey, Donnie, that's not the best line. There you go.
That's the flow. There's the flow.
Lean right. Nice. You got it, Adam. You got it. Right stroke. Look at you, you creaker.
It's great to be back out on the water with Amy. We paddled together before on the Hall, and she's come a long way. Now I just gotta get her to surf.
Yes. It doesn't mean I do.
It will if you get in that hole. Yeah, Donnie!
And just a side note for any future paddlers looking to scrape down the North Fork of the Mayo, when you come through this rapid, you need to take an immediate right behind the first big rock, or you end up scooching a little bit.
Oh, I missed Jamie. May have helped a little bit. Try to turn right, turn right. Shoot right. There you go. So much water. Look at it's a party jam! Woo! How many boats can we fit in there? Yeah. Oh no, look at him. Oh, there's a fish in there somewhere. Oh, I hit the camera on the tree. Dignified boating, I like it. Hot tea.
The trip was in full swing. We were having a great time. And you could feel the energy increasing as we got down to the ledges in the boiling hole. Donnie Fleming was enjoying his new Nirvana. He's paddling Adam Davis's old boat, the Creamsicle, as Adam picked up a lime green Nirvana to match his antics. Some paddlers seem to get stuck on a single boat color, and I just don't understand it. And it was great to finally hit a river with folks like Steve McConnell, Stan Cole and his son Connor, and all the others that are too many to name. We were just a ledge or two above State Line or Lunch Stop Rapid. It's a ledge that falls on the border between North and South Carolina, and a popular place to get out and stretch the legs. And I hatched a plan to peer pressure Amy into trying to surf that boat. Maybe I could even get her to surf with no paddle.
Lift your right edge. There you go. Oh, like a pro. Look at that smile. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's getting out of her pokies. I like it. Oh, here we go.
And then Amy gave it a try, and it was the first awesome moment of the day.
Man, racing.
All right, whenever you're ready, count it out.
Ready? Go.
I'm just gonna kind of cut you off here. That's what racing's all about, Jerry. Oh yeah.
We informally decided to race a little bit as we approached the ledges section.
Now that I'm ahead, let's say we're racing.
And as I was getting to the bottom of the ledges section, it reminded me of my very first days in whitewater. I would come up here as often as I could and run the ledges in the boiling hole. We tried every line, we tried every booth, and we did it over and over until we got it right. And it made me wonder if there was anyone in the group today who wanted to put in a little extra effort and start firing up some of the hero lines.
It's a sloping rock like this, water's pouring over. This is the main part of the rapid, and the further up on the rock you go, it gets less and less water. Okay. So you want to be about a foot off the dry rock spot, aiming at about 10 o'clock in a right stroke. And once you stroke off in the air, get a vertical stroke on the rock. Like grab the rock, don't grab too soon. Stroke, pushing your left hand down and leaning to the left, and it'll transition your head and you'll land in the eddy and you'll be like, people ask for your autograph.
There's a lot of ways to run the boiling hole, especially if you use your imagination. But the main two options are to run through the meat of the rapid in a fleshy flume on the right side. The other option is the flare booth on the left, which means you have to drive across the current and launch your boat off a rock ledge. There were only a few that were going to try to follow me off the flare booth, and young Connor was one of them.
All right, you ready? So we're going to go behind this rock, and we're going to drive straight across to that rock, and then we're going to do a right stroke.
Right stroke, right on that.
Right on the rock. Oh, there you go. You ready? Here we go, buddy. Yeah, Connor! Yep, yep! Yes! What about it? Woo! Going too fast. You gonna get in there? Just jump into the seam. Don't mess around. Just go get in it. Yes. You got it. Get in there. Yeah. Oh, he's a rock star.
Everyone made it through the boiling hole with no swims, and our next piece of business was to fire up the S-turn. I pulled Connor aside to give him a little extra attention. He had missed his booth at the top, and I wanted to make sure he had a good run at the S-turn.
Connor,
Follow the front.
come here, bud. Catch this eddy over here. All right, so we're gonna go right here. See this first ledge? And then there's a second ledge with the white right over there, straight ahead of your boat. That little bitty ledge, try to shoot through there, and then we'll be in that eddy. Okay, just follow me. Nice. Keep going. Yeah. All right, so here's what we got to do now. It's called the S-turn. So see this channel behind me? See where he went? You want to keep your boat angle a little to the right. Go through there, and then right before you get to where he's at, put a big right stroke and turn left.
Connor was trying to follow me through rapids, and I think he was trying to do what I was doing instead of paddle. So I sent him out front. He can focus only on reading this rapid and getting through. At first he was surprised, but he didn't hesitate.
Go for it. Make it happen. Show him you're a star. Do you want, yeah.
Okay.
I'll be right behind you. Point to the right. To the right. Paddle. There you go. Keep going. Yes. Keep going. Yes. Turn left. Oh yeah, Connor. Woo. Use a paddle. Nice run, man. Don't let go of your...
dropping off here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that.
Oh
right
yeah, dude, this
Nah,
is...
not today.
I'm telling you, man, my daughter does it. She's like 8 when she did it the first time.
Oh my God.
You want to do it, Connor? Yeah. This is where you become a kayaker. You can do this.
Lean forward.
And hold that forward with your paddle, right? Yeah. Elbows up over your paddle. That looks like a poster, man. You see that? That's a whitewater poster. Strap on your helmet.
Oh, strap. Yeah.
Elbows up over your paddle. And don't move from that position till you hit.
Okay.
You'll look like a poster. Are we ready? On your mark. Get set. Woo! Uh-oh. Yeah. You want to be a little ripper, don't you? You want your face on a t-shirt? You want all the cute girls at school to know your name? This is where it starts. Don't tell mom, whatever you do. I'm just kidding. All right, so when you go off, the secret to boothing is to be leaning forward, not back. So whatever you do, think of one thing to do, lean forward and keep your elbows like this. Yep, but out in front, paddle out front. Yes, just like that. I want you to hit the water in that position. Yep, and leaning forward a little more. Perfect. Can you hold that position? Let's do it. You ready, Dad? Where's he at? You good? On your mark. Get set. Woo! Yes, sir! Sorry, Stan, that's the beginning of a long, hard road for you. He's gonna be sending it. Yeah, he's good to go.
Surf down here. So cold.
Good stuff today. Crushing it. Surfing like a champ. Look
I
good.
feel so much better doing S-turn, like, because sometimes, especially when my mental game's not there, I'm not aggressive enough. And
Yeah.
So I literally stared at it going, paddle aggressive, paddle aggressive.
Here with Connor, we just talked what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to catch this flare booth with him, and I think he's gonna do a fantastic job. So here we go.
And when the group got to the bottom of the S-turn, most of the folks set their eyes on hot chocolate and brownies and dry clothes. But here at the end of a long run on a freezing cold day, there was one young man who was here to kayak. Young Connor was here to put in the extra work, to hike up over and over, and to run the rapids until he got it right. The hot chocolate could wait, and after all, it tastes better when you're a hero. And for me, my day just found its purpose.
You think Mama liked that video?
Maybe. I don't know, though.
Does she watch my videos?
No.
Okay, you might be safe. We're gonna get right here in this little slack water. So when you slide in, try to slide out to there, and then we're gonna work around to the next eddy. We're gonna hang out there for just a minute, and then we're gonna do our thing, okay?
Okay.
Looking good. So we're just gonna go right down through here. Oh, yeah. We're gonna turn this corner and catch the eddy, okay? You feel comfortable with that? Just kind of hug the corner. Very nice, now we're safe. Do you see the foam pile?
Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go as far left as we can first to where it's a straight shot to the foam pile, and if you can make it to the foam pile, you did it. You're there, you'll go right there. Carry your speed. Lots of good for it. Don't go too fast, but don't slow down at all. I want you to just kind of nice and relaxed, be paddling forward. As you get to the foam pile, remember you got to time out for the right stroke on that rock. So if you need to wait a second before, like if you're gonna stroke, you don't want to do 2 quick strokes, so it might be better to wait for a second, then grab that rock.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah.
And then remember, lean forward, elbows up if you can remember it.
Yeah.
Wait till I do it, and turn around so I can film you. Okay, you feel good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So we'll come right over here like this, and now it's a straight shot, just right through the middle of the foam pile and right off the rock. Where you started timing it too much and you didn't keep paddling. You want to do it again? I think you can clean it up. You want to try it again?
Yeah.
All right, we can do this. You're gonna get it this time. You did really good. It's a tough thing to learn, and this is, I can tell it's your first time doing like complex stuff, but you did look really good. Your approach was perfect. Just keep driving that last 8 feet, and you're gonna crush it. And me and Dad get a workout. Do it again. He almost had it that time. I think he's gonna ace it this time. Or you feel comfortable getting back in the eddy the same way? Into that one eddy. And then you know what it feels like now, so just drive it a little more aggressive. Like rock star, just punch that hole. Keep driving right up to the lip, and then boom, one big launch. And then lean left after you launch, and then you have it. Feel good? From basically from the foam to the rock, that's where you messed up. When you hit that foam, keep paddling hard right up to the lip and send it. You got it?
Yep.
Right on, brother. Did you hear that bolt when you landed?
Yeah.
That's good.
Coming off a great line at the flare booth, I asked him if he wanted to fire up the slot booth, which is the hero line at the S-turn. Without hesitation, he said yes. And when I look in his eyes, I see confidence, and I see determination. I also see the one thing that's hard to find, and that's the it factor. When I explain the rapid and ask him if he's ready, his answer is going to tell me everything I need to know. He's either going to feel good about it, or he's not.
The first little thing you come to looks like a little 6-inch ledge.
Yeah.
Little ramp right there.
Yeah.
You want to go over the middle of that thing, pointing right at this big dry rock there. And we're going to go in between that rock and that rock. So right there's a booth slot. So if you go off that ramp, then you fight for that booth and send it just like the other one.
Okay.
You feel good about it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me some skin, man. You did amazing, dude. Let's go get warmed up. You ready? That's awesome.
That was a lot of fun. And special thanks to Chris Chandler for tagging along at the end to help me make it safe for Connor. And Connor. He put in the effort. He'd made multiple laps. He pushed himself beyond his comfort zone. And he was willing to send it until he got it right. And it was fun to see the fire in his eyes. A little combination of fear and stubbornness and excitement. It took me right back to my start in whitewater. He came as a young kayaker wanting to get better, and he left with my respect. And as I sipped the hot chocolate, I realized that that was the perfect end to an amazing day with a lot of good friends.
All right, folks, that's a wrap. Adam is off home, so now I'm just gonna get out of this wet stuff, load the stuff in the truck, and head home for a warm shower. Great day with the CCC at the mighty Mayo River trip. A little cold, but totally worth it. Big shout out to Connor Cole for stepping up his game and doing a little creeking with me. He did fantastic, and I'm sure you're gonna see more of him. He's gonna be a hero on the water. So, Dad, get ready. We gotta keep up with these little rippers. All right, let's get this thing packed up and head home. Thanks for watching.